여러분 안녕하세요. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Korean Fluency Journey. 여러분, today we are going to study particle 밖에, which can have different meanings, but today we are going to talk about its grammatical meaning. So let's get started. First of all, what does 밖에 mean? It means only or nothing but, and it's used to show limitation. So when you have sentences with 밖에, it means some kind of limitation, and it is translated into English as nothing but or only. And here, the very important rule here that you need to know and remember is that this particle 밖에, and we write it together with a noun, always used with a negative verb form. Like 안, 못, 지 않다, 지 못하다, 없다, 모르다. So everything that has a negative meaning, negative particles, negative verbs like 모르다, right? They are used with 밖에. So you cannot use this particle 밖에 with a positive verb form. So, and it will be like 밖에, negative, it means only. So the structure of 밖에 will be, so we usually use these particles with a noun. So noun, so first you need to use noun plus 밖에, and we do not separate it. We write it together. There's no space, there's no separation. And then you need to use a verb in a negative form. So common endings, as I told earlier in the previous slide, like 없다, 안 해요, or 지 않다, 못 옳지, 못하다. These are all negative verb forms. So here you can also add the verb not know, right? I don't know, nothing, like I don't know, I know nothing but Korean language, let's say. So everything that has a negative form, verbs, they have to be used with 밖에. Now let's look at example sentence, and it will be much more clear. So with 밖에 example sentences, so first one is 학생이 한 명밖에 없어요. 학생이 한 명밖에 없어요. So as you can see, we attached 밖에 to 명, right? So, and it means there's only one student. Only one student. So and as you can see from this sentence, we used a negative form 없어요. 한 명밖에 없어요. So the second sentence, 저는 커피밖에 안 마셔요. 저는 커피밖에 안 마셔요. So I drink only coffee. So I drink nothing but coffee. So here as well, as you can see, there's a coffee, right? And we used 밖에. So 커피밖에 안 먹어요, 안 마셔요. So we didn't separate it. So I drink nothing but coffee. I drink only coffee. And the third example is 시간이 5분밖에 없어요. 시간이 5분밖에 없어요, which means there are only 5 minutes, or I have only 5 minutes. Okay, so 5분밖에 없어요. As you can notice, in 3 sentences, example sentences, we use negative verb forms. 없어요, 안 마셔요, and 없어요. So if you say like 학생이 한 명밖에 있어요, 저는 커피밖에 마셔요, or 5분밖에 있어요, it means it sounds very weird and unnatural. So using only negative verb forms with 밖에, and it means only, nothing but. So that's it for 밖에. So if you want to check your understanding about this topic, you can do this practice exercise. So translation from English into Korean using 밖에. So I have here 10 sentences in English, you need to translate them into Korean using the 밖에. Of course, there's also one word for only, which is, maybe you know, 만, right? But the main difference between 만 and 밖에 is in the use of negative or positive verb forms. So if you are using a negative verb form, if your focus is on something negative, then you need to use 밖에. But if you want to focus on something more positive, right, then you need to use 만. So 만 is all about positive verb forms, right? You can't use, so let me put it here like positive. Okay, so when it's negative, when a sentence or a sentence carries a negative meaning, then you need to use 밖에. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I hope you will find this video helpful. I will appreciate your support, and if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions or ideas, you can always leave them in the comments box. And thank you so much for watching my videos, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!